The promise I made to God, a true parable by your brother in the struggle, Brother Barnes. Upon awakening, seated problems led to repeated bouts of yelling into the porcelain phone. Lying on the cold bathroom floor, I miserably waited on the next round, one end then the next. After the third or fourth round of this, I said to God, Lord, if you just help me get better, I promise I will never eat food again. The previous night, my eating had bordered on gluttony. I was paying for it, food poisoning, I think. Along the way, 2 different people cared for me in my home, a sick abode. No one knew I was miserable. I had to ask for help. Several people called to check on me. What a blessing. I did get into bed once the mouth-driven misery had subsided, but it became very clear to me by my repeated seated trips into the bathroom and generalized muscle cramps that I truly did need to convert to a solid diet to simply plug up my system. Too much loss of fluid and electrolytes. Ice water was about all that was successful in keeping me stable. Next morning, the beef broth I tried smelled entirely too much like food. Eventually, tablespoons of yogurt were followed by plain, dry, cooked white rice. Normality beginning to return. The desperate promise I had made to God had been overruled by necessity. I also got a good lesson on the importance of compassion to those sick, hurting, and in need. In this case, it happened to be me. Thank you to those who gave of their time and love unselfishly. As I lie in bed recording this story on pen and paper, the weekly weather siren test at noon seems to proceed far longer than usual. Today, 2 days away from the onset, I am feeling normalish once again. I've had 2 plain baked potatoes by now.